Mamintia na memo akwaba famra kasa fidie so ha eye nimde news nsɛm a ɛkɔso my Ghana mu dedika dediti dedihwɛ na sabe ya tena se ya gebre yɛde mu nkyɛmu nyina no ɛde ɛsom Samuel Koku Anyidoho eye NDC former Deputy General Secretary na waba mountain so we dey on Twitter and ɔde nsɛm bi ɛde abegu mountain so and aso waba kasa na nsɛm ɔde aba nyina no as a reaction and as a reply to the National Democratic Congress Omo General Secretary Fiifi Kwetey. The reply they bani na very simple. Or just a time na ono Deputy General Secretary to the General Secretary Johnson Esiedun Ketia, who is now the current chairman of the NDC. Or just a time ono na Deputy General Secretary. Ne sembi okokaye ene niyoma bia na enkoso yie na entwa yie ewo party ni mu na oka ano ena NDC for years ene yentimi no nya adwuma ene yentimi no nya adwuma but then I think recently Koku Anyidoho kasa kire say still na NDC even though they suspended him but then still na other situation deals as an NDC member yemfa no nkoto Samuel Koku Anyidoho kire say the current General Secretary Fiifi Kwetey ne nsɛm bi okokakaye that was publicly okaye say NPP is not a problem but then rather there is a decay in the National Democratic Congress and known as what said the leadership of the party referring to the flag bearer elect John Dramani Mahama and then the national chairman of the party and then the leadership of the party, because when you talk about the leadership of the party, and it's not only about the flag bearer, not only about the national chairman, but then the neck of the party, the national council, the omunila kahubi. Now, Fiifi Kwetey to just say, NPP, but many people have the perception say NPP na modern, NPP na nyadie, but then rather there is a decay in the National Democratic Congress, of which the party must address. Na no na sanse modiba ye nipa ebre na upon reacting Koku Anyidoho de or say etwa say NDC amonyuku no omo saki Fiifi Kwetey a different party no na no ne pese hu say asempoti bai na Fiifi Kwetey to the kanye even the mama who say okasa de fa say NDC NPP nye the problem. But then rather there is a decay. But then what was the exact comment, the exact statement? And something na the top of one say, I don't think Koku Anyidoho who said it was NDC for Timisake. I have Fiifi quite a different party. Now, Yandebre, na I know Yanko, na Yanko Koku Anyidoho. And as Yanko Fiifi rather. The statement be on making here, the all trances of making here. Koku Anyidoho ehunu ne say ono as at the time ano NDC ni na Deputy General Secretary na NDC for years wakoke kan sem bi omutimi ni adwuma ya suspend them wate ne ho ase but then for a General Secretary so ono so make that statement yanko ni nkotie Fiifi Kwetey ye ba Koku Anyidoho ne nsem wakade a kire NDC for ye be na etimi adomu so kakra.
And that decay continues to be in the NDC today. So I don't want us NDC to pretend that 31st is simply a day to bash NPP. NPP is not the issue. The issue is bigger than NPP. The decay even in the heart of NDC must stop with that blazing fire. And that is what this business is about.
He said until the party is rid of the internal decay, their victory in 2024 will be meaningless.
It is in vain if we win power only to continue what we see. It is in vain we win power only to do some of the things that we are seeing done and only to claim that we have done less. That's not enough.
Chairman of the NDC, Johnson is
Enti ebusefuwe eye Fiifi Kwetey, the General Secretary of the opposition or the main opposition party in Ghana, the National Democratic Congress. After yahu nsɛm a Fiifi Kwetey ɔde to dwade a Fiifi Kwetey yahu de ɔde to dwade a ne yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔhwɛ nsɛm a ɛyɛ Samuel Koku Anyidoho ɔka de akyerɛ NDC for we on the Twitter page so ɛna ɔkɔkyerɛ saa nsɛm wɔ ediguiɛ ɔsɛ let the chairman and the leader of the NDC dare come out to sack let the chairman and the leader of the NDC dare come out and sack the general secretary if they have the balls to do so. Or say, let the chairman and the leader of the NDC dare come out and sack the general secretary if they have the balls to do so. We there is a real decay. That is the statement that Fiifi Kwetey edited. I said there is a real decay, and that decay continues to be in NDC today. So I don't want us as NDC to pretend that the 31st is simply a day to bash the NPP. NPP is not the issue. The issue is bigger than the NPP. Looking at and analyzing this statement, or say, let us not pretend. Let us not pretend. It means that there is something that Ghanaians need to know. There is something that Ghanaians need to know, because for a general secretary of a party that is planning and then putting up measures so that, as they say, that the NPP is not performing, they will come and take over and then do things right. For their general secretary to say, the NDC should not pretend that 31st is simply a day to bash the NPP, and that the NPP is not the issue, and that the issue is bigger than the NPP, then there is something. I know, and Samuel Koku Anyidoho kyerɛ sɛ, etwa sɛ, and this for me to Mr. Fiifi Kwetey. But then let us look at certain things here. Say, Bibi because we your party member Mekoka. Man can ya na say, is it wrong? Say, man, say Bibi because na enkoya beka ho asam. Is it wrong? It is in vain if we win power only to continue what we see, only to do some of the things that we are seeing, and only to claim we are doing less. That is not enough. Also, it is in vain if we win power only to continue what we see, only to do some of the things that we are seeing, and only to claim we are doing less. That is not enough. We Fiifi Kwetey in statement ni bi. Abusafo enya asem ketewa. Na ebebu say ho, say is NDC going to sack Fiifi Kwetey from the party, or nensem o de kan obeka no e bia be fa ne say eno anu ni nti enokure nti omo nsake no, because Fiifi Kwetey NDC ni wasoma NDC for pa wasoma NDC amonyoko ne pa enti be fa ne say nensem o de tuja no enokure enti NPP for NDC for nsake no anasa anya nokure nti NDC for be sake no ya hwe the outcome ne hwe se ne ma besi akọ na update bia be drop bia no yetimi ede abram na mo hu adwenkyere comment section. So as Ghana is headed towards the 2024 elections, so if a party says say Newman Kosuye, remember me rescue minor, that's a nipa or bano party or bano on to me for anything. I didn't put to ba should Ghanaians support it, and that say General Secretary Monoko who said Newman Kosuye. Next of a car, is it wrong to do or to say it? I mean, who are doing comment section. So, nimde news.